once more. I am so liking when I just wishing to you all. First of all, I would love to welcome to all of you in this heart. As well as I would love to greet you, wish you very happy evening to you all, my superstars. So thank you so much coming in my life and lots of love from your side. And I'm so much feeling enthusiasm and I'm so much feeling grateful to have you all people in my life. Let's continue today's public speaking. See, by the public speaking, we just learn lots of things, not only one thing. We just enhance multiple skills, confidence, how to talk people, how to present yourself, how to go and how to maintain your body language, how to make eye contact, how to go with that hand gestures so that you can use it. You also can work on your facial expressions as well as how you are smiling, how you are actually being rude while delivering a speech or communicate with the people in the public place. Maybe sometime, as you know that every person has different mindset as well as every person has different character, and as well as the person is judging you, on the other side the person is loving to you, but you don't care about those people, but you must have to care these things, especially for your friends. Let's continue. First of all, good evening, Kamla Pandey. And I would love to request to everybody, if you have any questions regarding English speaking classes, then or regarding English communications, regarding your hesitations, public speech, phobia, how to talk to the people, how to correct yourself, how to go with your writing sections, how to go with your reading sections, how to listen. We have to listen to foreigner, or we should have to listen to Indian, or we have to listen to some of new people. We are really confused when we just practice on the listening part. I would love to clear each and everything in the public speaking class, as I already declared that yesterday, that I said that we will have to continue in the public speaking class, that we have to sort out all problem which you are facing in the English speaking. So if you have any problem, you can ask me many time and multiple time. I am not being very rude. I am always being with you very polite and humble. And you are so much kind. You always forgive me. So of course, if I till of end of the video or end of the public speaking, if I did or I am doing somehow any mistakes, please just apologize me. And I would love to request to everybody, if I am doing any mistakes, please correct me, so that of course I also can make myself as perfections, as perfect people. So why are you thinking and why are you dealing these things? If you have any questions, please just try to ask me regarding reading, speaking, listening, about your personality development, public speaking, about your eye contact, about your confidence, about your losing of the confidence, or you are unable to speak, you are unable to present, you are unable to present with the vocabulary, and how you can improve your pronunciation. Any questions you have, you can ask me. I will try to sort out each and everything. Okay. A.R. Kumar, we are learning English, but people are laugh on us. Very good questions. Love it, love it, love it. I would love to first of all appreciate you, A. Kumar. Then somehow you have very great courage. And because of that, your courage, I am appreciating you a lot from bottom of my heart. Why? It is not easy to ask questions in public way, but you are asking questions in the live chit chat. Thank you so much. See, in a beginning of time, if you are learning something and people trying to laugh on you, It is okay. Try to learn to thank to the people who are laughing on you. Yes, absolutely. I'm saying true. This is my great advice to you and to those people. Those people are thinking that we are trying to speak in English, but somehow people are laughing on us. People are trying to make fun behind us. What should we do? We have to leave the speaking of English, or we should have to carry the English conversation. In this situation, I would say only one thing, that if people are laughing, try to learn to say thanks to those people. Why? Because they are listening to you carefully. There are two reasons. First, maybe they are jealousing from your English speaking. The second reason of yours, that maybe they are so much happy, and that is why they are trying to speak like you, and that is why they are laughing on you. Maybe somehow they are unable to express their segment of enthusiasm. That is why they are laughing. So first reason can be jealous. The second reason can be they are accepting that they couldn't like you, and but they want to do it. So, if they are jealousing, why are you worrying about those people? Do not worry about those people who are laughing on you. If you just notice to them, then they are laughing on you, definitely you feel demotivated. If you feel demotivated, I'm telling you truth, then definitely you will stop your English speaking. But if you will have my suggestions in your pocket, definitely you can get lots of positivity in your heart, in your mind, in your blood, in your vibration of the body. How? Try to take a promise. Until then, you will not stop your English speaking when you will not get success, till you will not get achievement in the fluency part, to correct yourself in the corrections of the vocabulary, on the pronunciation, in the grammar structure, how you have to make or how you have to frame the sentences in advanced level. So I would say keep learning. Do not stop yourself if people are laughing. People are actually trying to be like you, or people are trying to jealousing because they couldn't like you. If they want to do it, definitely they are laughing on you because they want to be like you. But who are actually jealousing from you, so somehow they are laughing on you, so that you have to stop yourself after having the sound of listening, the sound of laughing from their sides. So it is up to you. If people are thinking like that, you cannot do any kind of thing. But it is very important things what you are thinking about you. You will have to a best version in your life, or you will have to very worst version in your life. It is up to you. It is your choice. It is your life. Do not look at that people's side, especially when you are learning something. In the learning, of course, it should be or it must be. There are lots of mistakes, right? There are lots. That is why you are learning. How you can say that you are not learning? If you will stop your learning, it means there are two reasons. Somehow you are perfect, or the second reason, you stopped yourself while learning. Okay. So if you stopped yourself, it means you will not be perfect. The second side, if you will keep continuing, if you will be keeping continue your English journey, definitely one day you will be perfect. I hope you will clear that. Thank you so much, Air Kumar. I hope you got that answer. If you will get actually perfect solutions, so do not skip your English speaking classes after listening to the people judgment. Clear it? So I would say people are not here to help you. People always trying to spread some of problem in front of you, so that you will be stuck into the problem, and you cannot come out those problem if you will focus on the problem. You will have to focus on the target, you will have to focus on the aim, you will have to focus on the solution. When you will focus on the solution, then you will get some of idea in the mind how to get out, how to go, how to overcome. I hope you clear that. The next questions. Perfect writing English. Kamla Pandey, I didn't have clear your questions. Perfect writing English, what do you want to say? Could you please clear me once more? Kamla Pandey, perfect writing English, what do you want to know about it? Could you please clear me these questions, Kamla Pandey? The next question is AR Kumar. I'm so much liking your engaging part, AR Kumar, with my live classes and with me as well. Thank you so much, AR Kumar 999. When we in the French, in there are, which language is really important? French language or English language? When we are in the French, in there are, mom and dad, I don't know, Titan Bunny Jair are. We are in the French, in there are, which language is really important? French or language or English? Okay. So AR Kumar, I got that your questions. Question is that, suppose you are asking that if we are living in French country, then which language is important for us? English or French? See, first is English language is really important more than the French. Why is that so? Because you are Indian. Suppose if you are Indian, for that you have to know first of all English language. Why is that so? Because by English you can communicate with everybody. But somehow, if you are actually living in France, definitely you should have to learn French language as well. I hope you got that. So for that things, what will you do? You will have to keep learning. First of all, you will have to keep eyes on the English language. Then you will have to jump it on French language, so that you can interact to the French people, so that you don't need to face any kind of problem in your life. Next questions, please. Air Kumar, ma'am, in India, people are feeling jealous to us to learn English. Why? Because they couldn't. Not this mentality, not India. This mentality of everywhere, all over the world. There are two type of people who are praising you or who are jealousing from you. So it is up to you and it is up to them. You will have to keep only and only those people, those are really happy from your success. But there are some of people, those are actually not happy. So what cares? You will have to focus on your success, you will have to focus on your achievement. If you are doing something grateful, then you can serve great things in front of the people who are feeling jealousy from you. And the last of the day, then definitely they will start to praise you, they will start to happy from you, they will start to think not jealousy, they will start to proud on you. How? When you will be able to serving something in front of them. For that things, what will you do? You will have to accept the challenges in every situation. Those challenges can be to face a jealousy of people, or maybe can be face bad people, or maybe can be face very critical problem. Maybe somehow you want to do study, but somehow the light is not here, but somehow the facilities are not here. The facilities what? Light, fan, cooler, AC, and the floor, anything, shadow. You don't have any things. It means somehow you are focusing on the facilities. You're not focusing on your focus with conscious mind, and how you can focus on the study. when you will think, then I have to do to study at anyhow, at any situation. When you will think, when you will decide like this way, definitely you will not feel that you are feeling sweating into the body. You are not feeling there is no light. You also can do study under the lamp as well. Clear? Next questions. Mom, dad, no, mom, dad. Yes, I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. I would love to tell you. Maybe this question is from Kamla Pandey's side, and she wants to ask a questions about the perfect writing English. If I talk about the English writing sections, it is very important, like reading, speaking, listening. But for the things, it is very important to concentrations on your framing of the sentences. Framing of the sentences? Yes. You will have to start with the simple of sentences. You will have to focus where you have to put it, which helping verb with singular subject and plural subject. Suppose if you are putting the has or have helping verb, then you must have to know where you will have to connect has with singular subject or plural subject. He has, then it is okay. But you are going they has, it is completely wrong. Then you should have to focus the helping verb or main verb. Which verb there must be used, like verb of first form, the second form, or third form. Similarly, you will have to focus according to the timing in the present or past or in the future. You will have to go with that helping verb according to the timing. Is, am, are, was, were, has, have had, will be, shall be, anything. Just keep concentrations on the writing sections structure according to all things, to be, tenses, active and passive voice, parts of speech. I already mentioned each and everything through my live classes. If you didn't aware about that, I would love to request to my all new people, please try to go with that, which I am running at 7 o'clock live classes daily. You will have to learn, so that of course you can focus on your writing sections through my live classes, which I already declared how to go with writing sections, so that you do not need to learn even formally. Okay, so gradually when you will do writing sections, then you can actually update your writing section, as well as you will start gradually with the simple of English writing. Then you will have to go with a little bit long sentences. Then you will have to come up third level of the advanced structure in English while writing sections. The next questions, please. Okay. Ashish, thank you so much, Ashish. Welcome in this class. Ma'am, how can I improve my listening skills and writing skills? Okay, very good. If you want to improve your listening skills, I would love to tell you one thing. There are lots of people doing that same mistake which I did actually in my journey of English. Please do not do that my mistake which I done. So you have to do it. Focus on the listening power. When you are listening, try to listen carefully. You will have to focus on the listening. You know what I did mistakes while listening when I just started my English journey. I just did that mistake. What have to do it? I had to do it, the listening podcast, I for the listening. And I just thought, okay, I would be successful to improve my listening skills. And I just carried my work, I just carried my household chores, I just making my chapati in the kitchen. It means whenever I just get the chance for the listening, I prefer to listen. Still I am doing that same process. Whenever I just have the opportunity not to do speaking, not to do writing, then I would love to prefer to listen anything. Especially I just prefer to listen the motivation speech in English, so that somehow some of words I could listen, so that I can update my listening skills. But I tell you one thing, in a beginning of time, there are also two reasons. There are also second reason. Then you also do not need to repeat that same which I did in my learning of English. I did the second mistakes, that was that I just started to listen to the foreigner. No, don't do that. Try to listen very simple English. If you are understanding, it means that somehow you are successful to understand each and everything, who are speaking, who are not speaking, who are actually trying to deliver the message. If you are getting each and everything, it means you are on the perfect era, you are the perfect track. See, the first you will have to follow, you will have to listen. For the improving your listening skills, you will have to start gradually simple English. The second, you will have to focus with conscious mind while listening. Do not do that every work, especially when you are listening. Suppose somehow I already did, when I just, when I did have something to do, household chores, making chapati, clean the floor, I just prefer to have listening. I just thought that somehow I also should be successful to listening my skills. But I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong because I couldn't listen to carefully. And that is why I did that mistake and I couldn't focus on my listening. If you will listen, while listening, you will update your pronunciation. The second, you will get lots of new vocabulary. Third, you can be attracted with fascinated word as well as fascinated language. It is called of classical and sexy language. Now, if I just say that you will focus on the idiom and phrases by listening. The next fifth, which was very important, you also can focus on the grammar as well as you also can focus on the framing of the structure, so that you can focus how to speak while listening, and after having a great listening skills. So by that things you can update your listening skills. First, I'm repeating you first once more. First, you will have to start to listen simple English. Second, second, you will have to listen when you are not doing any kind of things. You will have to prefer to listen focusedly with conscious mind. It means your listenings must be on the words, what he or she is saying something in the video or in the audio clip. The third, you will have to focus on the vocabulary. Fourth, you will have to focus on the voice modulations. Fifth, you will have to focus on the grammar structure. And the next last point, you will have to focus what kind of structure they are using while delivering their speech. I hope you got that. Now, if I talk about the writing section, Ashish ji, in the first question you already asked, this is the part of the listenings. If I talk about the writing skills, I already mentioned this question actually cleared by Kamla Pandey. It is writing section. How we also can improve our writing skills. See, nothing is easy, but everything is hard. But how? When you will not start anything, it means all things are really hard. But when you will start everything, it means all things will be easy for you. So you will have to focus on the writing sections. Start, keep writing. Keep writing. And how to write? Just take a topic in a beginning of time. If you are having the basic level, or you are a fresher and you just joined recently your English speaking classes, but for that things you aren't aware about that the structure of grammar. In this situation, what will you do? You will have to focus a little bit grammar, and you will have to keep making sentences. By those making sentences, you can keep concentrations on the writing section, as well as you also can keep think the structure of the sentences, the grammar of the sentences, the helping verb of the sentences, the main verb of the sentences. You can focus the tenses, active and passive voice, modals, parts of speech, direct and indirect, narrations. You will have to take a topic report, you will have to take an article, you will have to give the topic to yourself. Okay, milk. Okay, you will have to start writing on the milk. You will have to start on the animal. Okay, just write down on the cow. Then by that things you can actually improve your writing section as well. When you will notice your first page of the notepad, then you would not like it. I'm sure about that. You would not like it. Oh my god, I'm not doing any kind of thing writing. But when you will start gradually, later on, after some of days, when you will check it again, you're the last of the page of the notebook or the first page, you will get the result. Then what kind of changes in your writing? The first was very simple, or maybe that was correct. That was totally wrong. But when you just notice your last page of the notepad, you just feel fine. Something is attractive because this is the long time practice in the notepad. You can see there are 200 page. When you will be success to complete 200 page writing on the first page of writing and the last 200 of the page of the writing, you will get drastically change in your writing. And when you did, please let me know in the comment box. I'm so much excited to know that you are improving your writing section or not. I hope you will get that. Next questions. Okay, AR Kumar. How, ma'am, how we can wait, I have to check it. Yes, 22%. In my phone there are 22%. I have to finish it. When my wet is not finished, I have to complete it. Okay, the next questions. Ma'am, how we can improve our reading skills of our English? Oh, you will ask every questions about reading, listening, speaking, and watching and analyzations. Okay, it is okay, completely fine. See, if I talk about the reading sections, how you can improve your reading skills, then for the reading, then you will have to do it your efforts with dignity, with full of dedications. You will have to do it. There are lots of benefits by reading section. First is your positive mind, the second is a big motivations through the reading sections. This is my own experience. Trust me, if you will start to do reading in your life, trust me, you will get lots of motivations and positive, and you just start to believe in you by the reading sections. This is the mantra to get relief. This is the mantra to feel confident. This is the mantra to create belief in you that you can do it, whatever you want to it. If you want to create this belief, you have to start the reading sections. Now, this is the question, then how we can actually update, or how we also can improve our reading skills. It is very easy to understand how we also can update our reading skills. First, when you just start reading, on the first day you will be unable to read words. The words may be not fine, not flow. The words maybe should be breakable. It means maybe somehow, suppose you are unable to read properly one word, then you will have to read by the breaking of the word. Then you will be successful to connect word in one side, so that you can gradually read the word with flow. Later on, when you will read again and again, again and again, when you're facing that same word again and again in the passage, definitely you will be successful to get flow while pronouncing. Clear? So you have to start your reading sections not more than not too much 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 15 minutes or 60 minutes. No, you have to start 20-minute reading sections on daily basis. 20-minute reading sections on daily basis. Just start from today. You will have to mark on the calendar, okay, my reading sections practice has done today, now I will do it tomorrow. When you will complete your tomorrow reading section, then you will have to give the mark on the calendar. Similarly, you will have to do it these things till 1 month. Now, on the first day, you will have to think, oh, I'm unable, and I'm just unable to sit properly. I'm unable to read focusedly. I'm unable to read with my mood. So you are not too much crazy while reading. But after 30 of days, when you will get result in the reading sections, trust me, after 30 days, you nobody gonna stop you not reading. You just stop yourself. Your things, your thoughts will stop you. Only and only your thoughts will stop you. But now your thoughts will change. You are improving. Your thoughts will say again and again, just do it. Just read it. I want to read it. I want to complete. Not 15 minute, 20 minute. Even you just started to read full of book in English. Clear? So this is a way to improve your reading skills. I hope you got that, beta. Ashish, I am also not good in reading. Okay, Ashish, if you're not good in reading, it is completely fine. You also can be good in reading. And how is that possible? It is possible only and only when you just keep belief while reading. You will have to keep reading, reading, reading. You will have to keep reading. By the reading sections, what will you do? You will have to not think that you're reading not good or you're reading very poor way. You will have to keep reading with flow without any interruptions. You will have to keep your phone on the silent mode. You will have to off the notification of the messages. You will have to switch off the phone if somebody is talking, somebody is calling you again and again, especially while reading sections. Why that? By that, what happened? That somehow you will be successful to focus on your mind while reading sections. Nobody gonna disturb you while reading sections. Clear it? If you will not disturb by somebody, if you will not be disturbed by somebody, it means somehow you are getting focus, and by that focus, that somehow you are getting flow, and that flow will teach you how to get the grace while reading sections, so that you can get correct pronunciation, you can get focus on the vocabulary, as well as you can focus on the grammar structure. You also can focus idioms, phrases, structure of grammar, structure, framing of the sentences. You can get each and everything while reading sections. Later on, what happened after 30 days of practice in a month, definitely on the 30th of day, trust me, you will have to drop the message. When you just have done your 30 days in 1 month practice, you will feel drastically change in your reading skills. By that things, you can actually update your reading skills as well. The next questions, I would love to say, gentlemen, if you have any problem, you can ask, and I'm here to reply you. I'm here to give the short out, give the some solutions, so that of course you can focus like me, and as well as you also can speak with confidence. I'm not saying that I'm so much perfect. No, I'm trying to be perfect to myself. But somehow, if you're thinking that you also want to be, then definitely for that things you will have to do it efforts, so that of course you can get whatever you want. Whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. Clear? So next questions, please. Ashish has done. AR Kumar. We convert the person in front of us into English who speaks in Hindi in our mind. I didn't clear the question, AR Kumar. Why can't we convert the person in front of us into English? Okay, who speaks in Hindi in our mind. I didn't clear your questions here. Kumar, could you please repeat that questions? Why can't see if I will continue, if I will break this question, then I will continue. Why can't we convert the person in front of us into English? Okay, why we are why we are not successful to convey the message in front of the people, right? In English. So somehow, suppose in a beginning of time it is not a cup of tea, then you can be successful to convey your message, especially in English. But somehow, if your message from your heart, from your soul, and what is a message from your side, then if you want to proceed the message in front of the people, definitely they will listen to you. You will have to speak with calm way, with positive way, with with patiently. You will have to speak very slowly so that they can understand your message, they can understand your English, they can understand your talk, they can understand your communication. And definitely somehow later on, if they are really great person, if they are really senior than you, if they are really good at speaking, trust me, they will understand you gradually. Okay, the next questions. Who speaks in Hindi or unmind? Maybe the second question is AR Kumar from your side. Then you want to say that maybe they are trying to juggling between Hindi and English. They are trying to translate Hindi to English. If your question is that I would say only one thing, AR Kumar. If they are trying to convert Hindi to English, definitely they are taking time to think about in English. It is okay. Just try to give the timing to them. But if they are again thinking what do you want to say, try to explain later on in Hindi little bit. But I would not suggest you that you will have to mix the language Hindi and English, because this is not appropriate manner to present any language. If you want to speak English, then just go with English. If you want to speak Hindi, just go with Hindi. But the second person is unable to understand you, you will have to explain in the native language as well. Okay, the next questions. uh-huh. Okay, the next questions. Some not perfect writing skills. It is done. Kamla Pandey, you have to listen again. Ma'am, I'm speaking English, but I speak in a very formal way. Okay, very good questions. I'm speaking English, but I speak in a very formal way. Thank you so much, Ashish. It is very, very, very essential question and very vital questions from your side. I would appreciate you. See, what do you think? That I'm speaking very good? No, I'm also not speaking good. I'm trying to be good in English, but if I just say my English is not my English is simple or offensive, my English is also simple. See, don't try to start with fascinate English. You will have to go with simple English. Like not informal, formal English. Formal English, by formal English, that you can show your professional character, professional life. Okay, how to do with that, the simple in the fascinated English. Then you will have to, first of all, if you are speaking English, you can speak English. Then in a beginning of time, I would love to advise to you all people, then please, if you are actually speaking English simple, it is completely fine. Try to appreciate yourself. Somehow you are able to present yourself in English, either the presentation in simple, but somehow you are on the flow with English language. Getting my point? It means if you are not using very classical language in English, it is okay. But you are really really deserve that you somehow you are able to present, or you are able to proceed your message in English only. It is very important to actually to give the message to all bodies in English. Suppose somehow, if you are delivering a speech in front of the people, and they don't know your native language, in this situation it's gonna really hard for you to narrate your speech in front of their native language. In this situation, you will have only one options to speak in English, because all bodies knows, and this is a global language. All bodies knows English. Then in this situation, you will have to go with that simple language, because you want success, you want business, you want lead, you want deal. So you want to be successful in the meeting. For that things, you will have to go with that simple language. But it is very important that you will have to update your simple English in the classical language. Now, how to do that? I will have to read again your questions once again. I'm speaking English, but I speak in a very informal way. See, informal, I would love to ask you one question, Ashish. What do you want to say, and what is the meaning of informal? Meaning of the informal, suppose somehow if you want to say something, but you are doing stupid things while speaking, it is an informal way. But you have manner, and you should know how to speak to the elder, or how to speak to senior citizen, and how to speak to the officers. If you know very well, then it is okay. It is not informal. It is a formal way. Okay. I would say, see, this is not your language. This is not not your native language. Why are you so much worrying about it? Why are you giving too much importance? But it is very important to give the importance. Somehow, nobody gonna judge you. If you want that nobody can judge to us for that things, you will have to focus with the flow in the beginning of time. You will have to focus only, you will have to speak English. Do not try to mix Hindi or your native language with English language. The second, when you are trying to speak, try to speak with flow. Third, try to speak soft. Try to speak with calm. Try to speak try to speak while speaking, try to take a pause. Try to take stop. If you are feeling hesitations, take a sip of water and just say, give me 1 minute. After 1 minute of period, then you will have to start again with flow. And main important things are really important here, that if you are feeling that somehow while speaking English that you are facing fillers, huh, something, if you are using some of time or very less time, it is okay, it is completely fine. But if you are using a lot the fillers word, then it is not quite okay. You will have to focus. If you are using unknowingly fillers, then you will have to correct knowingly your fillers. ठीक है? Now just notice I said ठीक है. It is not appropriate manner. I will have to go with that English language, so that of course I also can be update my English speaking in formal way. Clear? So for that things I would love to suggest to all buddy, if you are speaking English, then do not try to mix English or Hindi. The second, if you think that your English is not good, it is okay. One day your English will be up to the mark when you will keep consistency with English, when you will keep flow with English language. Clear? The next questions. Ashish, clear. The next question is, do you have any questions, everybody? Air Kumar. We do our work carefully, but we cannot remember it on time. Okay. Thank you so much, Air Kumar. See, if you work carefully, but you cannot remember, it is okay. It is not your problem. It is a problem of lots of students. But if you want to work on your problem, then you have to start take a notepad and pen in your hand every time. Suppose somehow if you're thinking that you have a problem to forget each and everything, you have to keep writing. You will have to write down in the notepad. You will have to note in your notepad, so that you can keep in your mind, so that you don't need to forget each and everything. You can keep remembering. You can keep remember in your you can keep remember in your mind, so that you can use that notepad while speaking and while communicating with somebody, so that you cannot say that I forgot something. No. Richa ma'am told to us by her channel Awesome Blossom English Learner that she suggested to everybody, if you are not able to remember each and everything and somehow you are missed lots of things, then you should have to keep writing, and you should have to write down in the notepad. That notepad actually must be in your hand, must be in your bag, must be in your pocket. You will have to make a very short notepad, very short, just like as a diary. Okay. The next questions. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Tarun Jaiswal. And after a long time, I'm just noticing you in my live classes. If I would say that, do you have any questions, Tarun Jaiswal? Then you can ask. And if you don't have any questions, then tell me in the feedback. Then these classes are really impactful for you or not. If these classes are really impactful for you, then I'm so much feeling grateful. If these classes are not impactful for you, please just try to give the feedback so that we can correct to ourselves, we can update to ourselves, we can say that we are trying to learn and we are trying to keep eyes on the learning part for updating ourselves. So Tarun Cheswarji, I am just requesting to you from bottom of my heart, if you will notice anything, then please just try to go ahead. AR Kumar, the next questions. We do our work carefully. Oh, it's done. It's done. Thank you so much, beautiful. I don't know. Then you're talking to me. You are actually trying to comment on me and on my speech. I don't know, but I would say thank you. I start fumble when I speak, ma'am. Oh my gosh. If you're feeling fumbling, see, if you're feeling fumbling and you're thinking that somehow I'm fumbling, could you please tell me one thing, Tarunji, that while speaking you are fumbling, then what you have to do it? You have to stop yourself while speaking, or you have to go with flow on the speaking. This is the questions. Could you please tell me, Tarunji? The question is that while speaking, if you are fumbling and you are noticing that you are fumbling, for that things you have to stop to yourself to talk to the people, or you just go with that, with the fumble of the way. I don't have any questions. Thank you so much, Air Kumar. Tarunji, are you there? I have to go with the flow. Oh, that's cool. Admirable. Admirable. First of all, I would say that Tarunji, if you just go with the flow, I would say that you are not fumbling. I am sure about that you are not fumbling. You are trying to make me fall. But it is completely fine if you are asking a questions not for you, maybe for everybody or somebody. That I would say if a person actually having fumble while speaking in English, I would say only one thing. When the person is speaking not English language or in the native language, it is easy, it is okay if the person is fumbling. But it is very important thing if the person is trying to stop rather than to say something, and the person is, because of the fumbling, the person is not trying to talk to people, the person is trying to avoid to his or herself, it is not a good thing. For the fumbling, I would say keep practicing on the speaking. The second, you have to keep exercise, jaw exercise in the morning, so that you cannot face this challenge in your life to fumble. If you want to work on the fumbling, I would love to suggest you all, you will have to keep practice how to do jaw exercise. And I already told in my previous video, you will have to get the fluency and you can reduce your fumble behavior in the speaking style, so that you can get more and more confidence, you can get positivity, you can get motivations, as well as you can keep belief while speaking in English. Either you are still fumbling while speaking in English, for that things you will have to start morning exercise. When you wake up in the morning, do not leave your bed, you have to take a seat properly on the bed and you have to do it. You have to use your phone, not scrolling the screen on the messages on the WhatsApp, Facebook and Insta, any another application. If you are running, do not look at that here and there on the pills. You will have to go with that, you will have to search on the Google tongue twister. These are tongue twister will help you to reduce your fumbling. Trust me, you can work it. I hope you got that, Tanun Jaswa. So I would say that somehow if you will do 15 days exercise of the Joe exercise, and definitely I am sure about that, then you will get success when you will do this 15 days exercise tongue twister. You will have to read loudly, you will have to read with flow, you will have to read with correct pronunciation, but you have to read it in the morning 5 times. Suppose if I just say, what is the tongue twister? The tongue twister, it is the same, similarly word, but thing is that it is very chunky, chunky volume, and how to go with that chunky volume. Suppose if you are learning new vocabulary and those are very lengthy and very new or very heavy vocabulary and you are unable, then you have to take two vocabulary and you have to read in the early morning. When you wake up in the morning, you have to read just a tongue twister. I tell you how. Supercalifragisticexpialidocious, there are 36 letters, and in that 36 letter, if you will, if you will have this vocabulary first time in your life, then definitely, oh my God, you would say that it is not in my hand. Nobody gonna use it. Everybody use it who are having very good skills, very good command in English. But how? When you will do practice in the morning as a tongue twister, by the tongue twister, you can be successful to maintain your jaw, and by that jaw exercise, you can get the flow. And of course, get, you will actually achieve to reduce your fumble while speaking. I hope you got that. I don't have any questions. Thank you so much, Air Kumar, to engage with me. Tarun Jeswar, I have to go with the flow. Thank you. Okay, I'll just use tongue twister to read. Yes. Okay. Have a great you. Good night. Students, take care to all. And if you just think that these classes are really impactful, please try to say to me that yes, ma'am, these are okay. But if you just think somehow I also can work here, on this part or on and that part, then please try to suggest me, so that of course I also can bring some of kind new lessons for you all, so that you can say that you are learning something new for from my platform Awesome Blossom English Learner. Thank you so much. Help me a lot. No, you actually helped me a lot while asking this question. And I really like your question, which was very important actually. So till then, Jai Hind. Bye. Have a great day. Good night, students. Take care to you all. And we will meet again at 7 o'clock sharp on daily basis through the live classes, so that we can discuss about some of grammar structure. Bye.